Annalise, I mean, I feel guilty. Our weather is so perfect, but those folks could really use cut back on the winds and a lot of rain.
Yes, and cooler air. I mean, there's several components that have made those conditions so bad for them. But yeah, we're still watching the heat build out west. And like you said, rest of the country getting in on that cooler fall air, including here in North Texas. We're actually seeing temperatures today that are right where they should be for average, which is low 80s by the afternoon and those low 60s in the morning. That's what we started with today. But as the month progresses, we really start to notice the change to a cooler setup. We've got low 70s on average by the end of October, low 50s by the morning where you need those jackets. But it's a month that can see a ton of variation too. The hottest temperature of the month recorded for DFW was 106, the coldest 24, so really big extremes are likely for the next 31 days. As we take a look at what we saw this morning, we actually had that thin layer of cloud cover quickly move out. We had a cold front, if you didn't know, moving through as well. A weak front didn't produce any rain, but it did produce some drier air back behind it, and you can see the change. We have dew points to start mid to upper 50s, and the dew points will keep on dropping through the day. You like to see that this time in the year, very dry air, and that kind of an air mass by this evening is the type that cools down very quickly. It comes by way of a north wind, so that wind direction change. Remember yesterday it was a southwest wind, so we're now talking about a nice north breeze, at times gusting to 20+ miles per hour. It does make a difference in afternoon temperatures. Right now we're about 5 or so degrees lower than this time yesterday, and we will continue to watch as temperatures are not quite as warm. Right now 77 for Dallas, 75 in Fort Worth. McKinney also there sitting at 75. Rest of the afternoon, pretty nice. We're talking only low 80s with ample sunshine, really going to see a cloud-free setup. Looking ahead to the weekend, couldn't ask for much better for the first weekend of October. We do have, though, our next cold front to talk about. It still is set to arrive overnight Saturday. I do still think this hasn't changed a whole lot. The majority of the rain stays in Oklahoma. We'll need to watch, though, to see if some of those isolated storms might clip our northern and northeastern counties along the Red River. But as far as the next couple of days, really the next month, we are going to be working our way towards some cooler conditions on average. If you're wondering, the first morning in the 30s usually happens October 8th. Our first freeze on average usually happens by the end of November. So something to think about. Cooler days are coming. They're not quite here yet, just nice and mild in this extended forecast. I wish we could just copy and paste this for like the next 3 months, Karen. If I could pick, that's probably what I would do.
Oh, again, then we'd have to start calling yourself San Diego. Yeah, it's pretty perfect. Put it in a bottle if we can. All right. Thank you, Annalise.